Welcome to our channel. Keep supporting us, like the video, and subscribe the channel.
Jonathan Majors was convicted Monday of assaulting his former girlfriend after a 2-week trial that the actor hoped would salvage his damaged reputation and restore his status as an emerging Hollywood star. A Manhattan jury found Mr. Majors, 34, guilty of 1 misdemeanor assault charge and 1 harassment violation. He was acquitted of a different assault charge and of aggravated harassment. Mr. Majors, who was asked to stand and face the jurors as the verdict was read, showed no immediate reaction, looking slightly downward. His sentencing was set for February 6. He faces up to a year in jail for the assault conviction. The charges stemmed from a dispute between the Creed III actor and his girlfriend, Grace Jabbari, that began in the backseat of a chauffeured car and spilled into the streets of Manhattan one night last March. Ms. Jabbari, a 30-year-old British dancer, accused Mr. Majors of an attack inside the vehicle that left her in excruciating pain. She said he struck her in the head with his open hand, twisted her arm behind her back, and squeezed her middle finger until it fractured. Mr. Majors' lawyers said she was the aggressor, alleging that she flew into a jealous rage after reading a text message on his phone sent by another woman. They said Ms. Jabbari had spread a fantasy to take down the actor, who was only trying to regain his phone and get away safely. They also played audio of Mr. Majors declaring himself a great man, then questioning whether Ms. Jabbari could meet the high standards set by the spouses of Martin Luther King Jr. and Barack Obama. Mr. Majors' attorneys countered that Ms. Jabbari had surreptitiously recorded her boyfriend as part of her plot to destroy his career. Over 4 days of tearful testimony, Ms. Jabbari said Mr. Majors was excessively controlling and prone to fits of explosive rage that left her afraid physically quite a lot. She broke down on the witness stand as a jury watched security footage from the aftermath of the backseat confrontation, which prosecutors said showed Mr. Majors manhandling her and shoving her back in the car as if she was a doll. Mr. Majors did not take the stand, but Ms. Chaudhry said her client was the victim of white lies, big lies, and pretty little lies, invented by Ms. Jabbari to exact revenge on an unfaithful partner. The attorney cited security footage, taken immediately after the shove, that showed Mr. Majors sprinting away from his girlfriend as she chased him through the night. Ms. Jabbari then followed a group of strangers she'd met on the street to a dance club where she ordered drinks for the group and did not appear to be favoring her injured hand. She was revenge partying and charging champagne to the man she was angry with and treating these strangers to fancy champagne she bought with Jonathan's credit card, Ms. Chaudhry alleged. The next morning, after finding Ms. Jabbari unconscious in the closet of their Manhattan penthouse, Mr. Majors called police. He was arrested at the scene, while Ms. Jabbari was transported to a hospital to receive treatment for the injuries to her ear and hand. He called 911 out of concern for her and his fear of what happens when a black man in America came true, Ms. Chaudhry said, accusing police and prosecutors of failing to take seriously Mr. Majors' allegations that he was bloodied and scratched during the dispute. In her closing arguments, prosecutor Kelly Galloway said Mr. Majors was following a well-worn playbook used by abusers to reverse the narrative by casting their victims as attackers. This is not a revenge plot to ruin the defendant's life or his career, Ms. Galloway said. You were asked why you are here because domestic violence is serious.
Thanks for watching. Like the video and subscribe this channel.